Hi and welcome everybody. My name is Lisa Phillips and I'm the author of this book, The Confidence Coach. My job is helping people just like you with their self-esteem and their confidence. So I'm really delighted to be able to share with you some of my top tips today for building your own confidence, particularly in these difficult times when we're all doing things that we're really not used to doing. It's a little bit different at the moment. So I want to start by sharing with you as well. When I was your age, I didn't have any confidence or self-esteem. I didn't really enjoy school that much. And actually, I was one of those people that just felt really awkward. I didn't have that many friends. I didn't enjoy sport. And most of all, I really didn't like myself very much. And I didn't have much confidence. The good news is that now I've learned how to build my own confidence, because confidence is really like a muscle and it doesn't take much effort, even a couple of minutes a day, for you to also build up a really nice, strong confidence muscle. So let's start. And I'd like to begin with talking about what confidence is and what confidence isn't. Because I know when I was your age, I thought confidence was about having lots of friends. I thought it was about being, that person who always speaks up in class. I thought it was about being the life and soul of the party. But actually, that's not real confidence. Real confidence comes within you. It's a really nice feeling, actually. It's a very comfortable feeling. And real confidence is about taking care of yourself. It's about saying nice words to yourself as well. It's about really listening to and honoring how you feel. It's about asking for support if you need it. And it's also about speaking up and asking for what you want. So let me share with you my 5 top tips to help you build up your confidence. Let's start with tip 1. Tip 1 is really simple, but many of us just find it really hard. It's about learning to like yourself. And I know that might sound really simple, but most of us are more like our own worst enemies than we are our own best friends. In fact, we often treat our best friends better than we treat ourselves. So what I'd like to suggest is you get yourself a nice notebook or a journal, and every day write down something you like about you. Now, it could be something you like about your personality. It could be that you're friendly, you're a good friend. Maybe you've got a skill or a talent that you're good at. Maybe there's something about your physical appearance that you like. Maybe you like your hair. Maybe you like your dress sense. It really doesn't matter, but it's important to get in the habit of saying nice things about yourself. Many people really struggle with this, but you can do it. Every day, sit down and write something nice about yourself, something you like about you. And it's a really good habit to get used to at the end of the week, reading them over just as a reminder to yourself, because this can really boost your confidence from the inside out. My second tip is praising yourself. Think about it. When was the last time you praised yourself? When was the last time you gave yourself a good pat on the back? Even adults aren't very good at this, but again, it's a really good habit to get into. In fact, every time you praise yourself, you are really building up your confidence. So you can praise yourself for anything. You can praise yourself that you're managing to work in a different environment at the moment. You can praise yourself for getting out of bed on time. You can praise yourself for taking regular exercise. It doesn't matter. You don't have to have done something amazing in order to praise yourself. So my suggestion to you is every time you wash your hands, which at the moment is very frequent, you praise yourself. I do it all the time. I praise myself for getting out of bed. I praise myself for actually doing my work. I will praise myself after I've done this presentation for you. And it just feels nice. Get into the habit of doing it. Again, it might feel really uncomfortable at first, but I promise you, after a while, it feels really good and it will build up that confidence muscle. My third confidence tip is about that inner gremlin. Now, your inner gremlin is that voice inside of your head that everybody has that tells you negative things about yourself. We all have an inner gremlin. And actually, did you know it's only about the size of a peanut? Now, this inner gremlin is your negative self-talk. Now, it's not like we go around all the time speaking like our inner gremlin, but we think it. It could be when we're on our own. It could be when we're struggling to get some work done. It could even be sometimes when we are giving ourselves a hard time when we look in the mirror. Now, it's really important to learn, and particularly as early in age as you possibly can, not to listen to that inner gremlin. It's like the voice of doom. It tells you that there's something wrong with you. It tells you that you can't do it. It tells you that you're not good enough. It might tell you that you've got the wrong body shape or you aren't as good as other people. Now, this inner gremlin is not your friend, and you don't have to listen to what it says. It's not you. It's just a small little peanut that's stored in your brain that holds on to a lot of untrue, negative feelings and self-talk about yourself. So the next time the inner gremlin kicks in, how about you start to replace it with something nice instead? Or you could even say to yourself, oh, that's just the inner gremlin. That's not just true. Or perhaps when the inner gremlin comes out, you could start to maybe encourage yourself as well. Don't let it frighten you. Say to yourself, I'm going to be all right. I look good. It's fine. I've got this. What you're doing then is you're actually building up your self-confidence, whereas the gremlin tends to beat down your self-confidence. So it's about that self-talk again. And I don't know if you've done much work on self-talk, but that self-talk, the way you actually talk to yourself makes such a difference in building your confidence. Try and be your own best friend instead of your own worst enemy. We're all going through a little bit of a difficult time at the moment. We can all get stressed. We can all get worried. But if you can just say some nice words about yourself, if you can just soothe and encourage yourself a little bit rather than listening to the gremlin, it will make such a difference to your confidence. My fourth tip is about happiness. Now, when you feel happy, you actually feel more confident. And one thing I'd like to suggest is you write a list of 10 things that make you happy. Now, this is your list because we all have different things that make us happy. No two people are the same. Lots of my friends like the movies. I like books. Some people like animals. Some people prefer maybe no animals or perhaps spending time in big groups. The most important thing is you deciding what makes you happy. And you can feel that in your body. Your body just feels really nice and positive when you're doing things that make you happy. So my challenge is to write a list of 10 things that make you happy. Now, I know it's a little bit difficult at the moment because we're in lockdown, but you can still do things from home. It may be a certain food that you really enjoy. It may be just listening to music and chilling out that you enjoy. It really doesn't matter. Maybe it's a nice bath or watching a certain TV program. The most important thing is every single day you choose to do something that makes you happy. So that's my challenge to you. My final tip today to build your confidence is having a little bit of self-belief. Now, nobody can do this for you. You need to learn to believe in yourself. Most of us have dreams. Most of us have things that we want to do. It could be going to university. It could be passing your exams. Maybe it's being part of a team, or maybe it's going traveling. The important thing is to believe that you can do anything you put your mind to. Believe me, there is always a way. And you need to believe that you can do it. Okay, sometimes you're going to have those days when you feel like giving up. Sometimes you're going to have those days where you feel it's impossible and you're never going to be able to do what you really want to do. But never give up on yourself. Self-belief is about supporting yourself. It's about following your dreams, and it is about backing yourself as well. It's about being able to say to yourself that I can do this rather than I can't do that. A little bit of self-belief goes a long way. So never give up on yourself. Everybody on this planet is equal, and we all have the ability to believe in ourselves and follow our dreams. That's my top tips. Urge you to give them a go. You don't have to do all of them at once. Just find the maybe 1 or 2 tips that really feel fun to you and give them a go. You've got nothing to lose. And I promise you, just a little bit of effort in your confidence goes a long, long way to building up that really strong confidence muscle. If you'd like to read a little bit more about my work or maybe watch some videos, you can find me on the internet. My name's Lisa Phillips and my website is www.amazingcoaching.co.uk. Have a look in the resources section. There's lots of articles and there's different videos on there that you can read that perhaps will give you a little bit of inspiration on your own journey into confidence. Really nice talking to you today. Take care of yourself.